Hello again, people of this internet. This is Crazy Par, not Crazy Monkey. Almost said it. Crazapar. Showing again, signing it again, doing another review on Hero Series MOCs or remakes or whatever you want to call it. And this time, this is the 5th installment, Reaper. Now, to give a brief summary of Reaper, there isn't really much of a story to this guy. This guy was just a model that never showed up in any Hero Series lore or anything. Nothing at all. No installments, just nothing at all. Only two times he showed up actually would be in Hero Series a message to creator by Hero Series official, and a recent video this guy did going over the endless possibilities of Hero Series, and this guy is mentioned as an extended lore character, and I don't even think he was even remembered that much. But from what the lore we do have of him, we'll go over it now. His name is Reaper because he uses Toxic Reaper's head. Anyways, that's the lore for this guy. Now let's get on the review. Oh, actually, I lied. This thing could come off, I guess. But we'll get to that, and I'll show you what that looks like. Anyways, now let's get on to the review. And this time we'll start. All reviews end up starting foot fetish content, and this one is here. We see is Stormer XL's feet that lead up to a Digitigrade design with a lot of Fangs pieces. I decided to use a lot of Fangs printed pieces of this guy, just to add some transparent pieces on him. Then we got these nice long 6 long armor pieces, and these I believe are from the Star Wars buildable figures, so it does really well. The torso, I think, is basically just Stormer XL's torso design, just modified very heavily to be a little bit... And we'll get to that in a comparison of what the two models look like, because I actually did dig out Stormer XL for this. So we'll compare that. Speaking of the torso, this is actually a painted over piece. This is a piece I got in a lot, and I got all the paint, or most of the paint off it. Couldn't get the rest of it off it, and I decided to keep it because it kind of looks cool with some of the silver painting on it. So in fact, if I turn it over, you can see all the silver paint that I didn't get off of it. So yeah, that was nice. And then the torso here again, we have actually Stormer XL's piece, just chest plate, just straight up ripped off with some orange spikes on it. Guess we'll get over to the back side as well. He's got some armor pieces there. He uses a bionicle armor piece and has this, I think is described as a jetpack, but I haven't exactly know what to do with this yet. If I could, I would probably figure out how to fill this gap in, because that's just an open piece. I might put some ball pieces on there and have some armor pieces just fill that out, like some transparent green stuff, and this could just be like a big fuel or battery pack or something like that, I can describe it as, and maybe fill in some more of the gaps around it, but I have no idea. This was in the model itself. It's just it didn't look like this. Again, I'll do a link down. I guess I could do the message from creator, but I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea if I can do that, so I'm not going to. I'll just post a video to where he shows up publicly. So yeah, now let's just get on to the arms. Arms, he's got pretty simplistic arms, all things considered. I believe these are just all... Oh no, this is the long piece. So he's got the long bone piece for his right arm as a flamethrower, as I decided to make it. I think this was a flamethrower as well in the original model. Again, with a Fangs armor piece, just to add a printed armor piece and, again, make it look cool. Look at that thing shine, by the way. Didn't know how shiny these things could be, because that actually gets a bit of a glare, too. That's nice. Anyways, as you can see, it's got the nice hose running down to his back. And then you turn it around, you've got another arm. This one, I think, was pretty much... This one doesn't also change that much. This is just a Fangs head. I just decided to add a Paraka foot to it because it just was an empty hand piece at the time, which is the barb sticking out. And I think these are the same rubber bars. Or no, these are not the rubber ones. These are the rubber spears, or the hard plastic spears. So extra dangerous to poke out your sibling's eyes with, I guess, because that was a concern for like a year, I guess. Anyways, and then we go over here. We've got his back arm, which is just a standard launcher. I think none of these armor pieces were on here. Like this long, like the 8 long, I think this is armor piece that you got from Neurodozer is just to help cover the backup, and then this is also a piece just to help cover the arm backup, and this claw is just again here to just add some extra panache, or also just be a pretty plain looking normal meteor launcher. And then again, we got the head, and it's just Toxic Reapa's head. Now, as I said before, this guy had an ability in the message to creator just to drop this and have its own little jetpack thing. So all this is on a different separate build. I don't know why I would ever use this, but this is, if I were to go buy Hero Series Canon and Logic, this is its own little separate thing that could just fly around and do whatever it needed to do. I have no idea what it would do, but that's basically all it can do. And I believe it just connects on these two little pinholes here. God, I'm slurring over my words. And with these blue pins. So they just kind of line up, and I got to make sure you can do this. There we go. I can. Just a little difficult doing things with one-handed, you know? Now, out of all these models, I think this was the first one I completed with the remaking, and I think it was this guy and Fulman that were one of the first models to complete. One of the first, I say, because we'll go to the one that I completed first at the end of this, and I think this is actually one of my the prouder ones I have, because he actually looks a lot more clean and slick, and I actually like the look of this guy. Like, if I were to just put them on a shelf, which I do have him on a shelf, and I just to kind of like look at it, he's got a nice consistency to him, and I do like that about him. Like, he just kind of looks like some weird orc in like a white battle armor, so that's just kind of what I look at him as. Now we'll get into the size comparisons. Like I said, I have Stormer XL, so again, this is just the set Stormer XL. I'll move him over to the side a little bit. And I think he's about on par, if not a little shorter in size, with his legs all scrunched up like this. So if I were to extend him out, he'll definitely be taller. But yeah, you can totally see where the differences are in the torso. His arms on Stormer go out more, and if I were to turn him around, of course, you know, it looks completely different. And he's got an open ball joint on the back. But that is the nature of Stormer XL. So here he is next to Stormer XL, a very prominent figure in Hero Series. So these are the first couple of ones. And then we'll do another one, which is a personal favorite of Hero Series creators himself. A slightly modified version of Jet Rocka. Now, I do know he's missing a couple of these pieces. I don't know why. I can never get those for the Brain Attack villains. And again, I say slightly modified because these are added on, and he's got a couple more add-ons, but it's just Jet Rocka. And the reason why I pick him out, because again, he's the favorite design of Hero Series creator. Don't ask me why. It's a weird choice, I know, but you know what? I can't judge a man. As now, I hate the fact that it's grown on me too. This kind of size of hero. So don't. I blame him. Anyways, size comparison with him, quite a bit actually shorter than I thought. I would have actually thought that he would be about on par, if not like a little bit shorter, but he's actually a decently bit shorter, the Rocket, which means if I got Furno XL, which would have been a slightly modified of myself, or a slightly modified version of him, he'd be about the same height. So this guy's actually pretty tall. Like, I think he's, he's just barely taller or shorter than Stormer XL, but if I were to like fully extend his legs out, you know, it'll be probably a lot bigger. But of course I'm doing this lying down because again, I don't have a actual studio, so I can't stand them up, even though I totally could. It's just my bed, and again, I don't have an actual studio yet, so unfortunately size comparisons are going to be a little miffed, as with the rest of these reviews. But what do you expect from my channel? You know, just completely miffed stuff. Also, this is Hero Series we're talking about, and as I said, I think the prior video, whenever you talk about a Hero Series, it's going to be pretty erratic. So yeah, that's basically it on this video. Again, this is all in one day. Next week, tomorrow after this video goes up, I plan on doing, I think we're starting the heroes now. So we'll get to that. And those are completely untouched Hero Series lore. This is we go from Hero Series lore to my lore. And then we'll go back to Hero Series lore again, because then I can't say, or else I'll spoil those two for the grand finale. Though it was already kind of spoiled like 8 months ago now. It's been 8 months now. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I go live on the regular. In fact, as of recording this, I'm going live tonight, so use your Hero Series logic, time warping, and go back in time and hope to God you don't have to fight your earlier self and gaslight yourself into thinking that it's just a trick and then dying because you're watching my stream, and I would like you to watch the stream and not die on my stream. So yeah, do that, please, and don't die while watching my stream if you're doing that. But if not, and if you're watching it in the proper present and you've watched my live stream, thank you for watching my live streams, thank you for subscribing. Go subscribe to Hero Series Official. I believe at the time of this recording the third installment of Hero Series 6 would have released. If I actually do have my memory correct, he has like a good couple installments, so the third would have been released as of today. So go subscribe. His link will be in the description of this video. Go subscribe to that guy, and he's most likely going to be in the description of this video, or in the comments of this video. So just subscribe to him. Subscribe to me too if you'd like. Catch me on a live stream. I live stream erratically as well. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every like, video, watch, every whatever. You know, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Catch you later. Bye.